Okay, I'm back and I'm still gathering clay. At least you can gather it pretty quickly. I mean, it's not like it really takes that long. And maybe I'm just more patient than a lot of people. I have no idea. I don't know. Do you think I'm more patient than usual?
I don't know.
That'd be a maybe.
I'm pretty patient, so.
I think it runs in the family. Oh, well. Stuff happens. I maybe we're just a little more easygoing in general.
So are you going to do more seared bricks?
Oh yeah, I'm totally going to get more seared bricks. That's what this whole clay expedition is about. It's all about the grout. Sorry about random rhyming. Get Delphic. Caution, may be randomly poetic and or very rhyming. Maybe even occasional random singing.
Yep. Not by me though. I'm not a singer. Oh.
Well,
you couldn't pay me enough to sing.
Not in public anyway.
Yeah, especially not in public.
Uh-oh, I heard that. I love being a squid for more than one reason, and one of them is maneuverability in the water. You can't be matched. And you have the advantage, because enemies don't purposefully sink. At least not most. Whoa. Oh wait, I can set something up. Come on. Let me angle. Well, that almost worked. Yeah! Did I just clip through them? Oh well. Okay. Ooh, experience. But yeah, I do like the maneuverability underwater, because most enemies don't attack downward. Zombie head. There are exceptions, of course, like skeletons can turrets, so they will find ways of aiming at you. So you got to look out for that. And of course, 1.8 has the guardians. And they... Oh gosh, those fish. I don't know if they're quite the angriest fish, but they're definitely pretty close. Of course, sometimes best offense is the best defense, because if you hit them as hard as you can, as fast as you can, it's generally not so much of a problem. Okay, more food. I totally need to recharge. I have a wide selection of fish. You know, I'm eating them raw, but just need my food now. One thing I like about Pam's is food is everywhere. I'm really grateful they got that one over here too. Even the trees will just randomly give you stuff. And you don't even have to harm the trees, just right click and it'll give you things. There's these like little fruit pods or something you could say, that's like represents where the fruit is growing. Just click on them and you'll get it. Also there's berry plants. And berry plants are very, very useful. They, you can just do the same thing with them. Just give them a quick click and you get your berry. You don't even have to like replant or anything. So unlike regular crops, it's a lot easier. You don't even have to break a block. And yes, I purposefully made my little humble garden here into an enemy death trap. And I'm probably going to make it a little more angry over time. I'm thinking maybe of taking this out, putting some water in eventually, and making it where as soon as they dip into the water to go in between, they get stuck. Oh wait, process in action. Come at me. Come on, you know you want to. Keep approaching. Ah, you're stuck. Get stuck. Okay, now I think I can get back inside. This is going to be my only base, but I like it. It's going to be my forward operations. Note to self, find more space in inventory. This is the one that I'm using. Furnace. Okay. I have to move a few things around. I thought I only had one seared brick left. Oh well. Okay. I'm gonna put my extra furnaces. There we go, because I'm gonna need to go on turbo for this one. do have a lot of grout. And here's where the crafting station comes in very handy again. Because it sticks in there while I do something. Oh, I fell short by like 4. Oh, I can take care of that real quick. Okay. And we're good, so I'm making the grout. It's foresters, that's for like wood stuff. Grout. Okay, so I'm going to divide this up between them. And yes, I know I've got a couple of mob heads lying around here. They make great looking trophies. Do I still have my... No, I don't have the coal here.
It's in your original furnace. Oh, some of it is.
I'll need about 8 coal. Or will I? Let me see.
You'll need,
no, that's,
you'll need
that's 4. I'll need more coal. I need more coal. I'm doing a double stack. It's 8 per stack. I've got 2 stacks, so...
So this will make the seared brick?
Yes, this will. This is definitely going to be making the seared brick, because what you do is you combine sand, gravel, and clay balls, not the clay block, and a crafting table together, and or even in your quick crafting actually, and you make grout. You get 2 grout for each of these little procedures, so that's basically 2 grout per 1 clay ball, 1 sand, and 1 gravel. And so this takes stacks of material pretty quickly, but the clay balls are actually the least expensive because it starts off with a block, but then you get 4 clay balls each, so that comes in really handy.
So this is, the burning it makes the seared brick.
Yes, this makes the seared brick, and this has to be done in like a normal furnace or maybe some mod furnaces. You can't do this in the smeltery itself. Smeltery is for melting metals, and okay, there's a few other things you can melt in the smeltery. But that's a totally different matter. I can help make a lot of stuff in this if people want to have a few agreements, maybe, because I can smelt down ender pearls for resonant ender, and with thermal expansion, that is a big deal. That's part of some really cool high-end stuff. And if you have a bucket of resonant ender, which is like the liquefied form of ender pearls, you can do some really cool stuff with it. So it is amazing, and again, why I need a bucket. I need to... Oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a little experiment here. I know this is one-time use, but... And I'll probably have to move this carefully. Luckily I can. This can be... This sort of reminds me of the vanilla enchanting table in one respect. It can be broken and transported with any pickaxe. So, I know normally speaking you think, well, it was made of obsidian, so you're going, so if you break my enchantment table, will I get it back? But no, don't worry. Yeah, I think this would look better here. There. Beautiful. So, you can use any pickaxe to pick up a enchantment table, despite the fact you required, like, diamond level to get it. Okay, I don't know if this bucket's going to be used up, so this had better be good. Because I know that it gets used up whenever you use lava. Oh! It only gets used up when I use lava! Thank you! Thank you! And is this filled?
Yep.
Oh, it's because my Optifine settings make it look a little weird. That's right. Okay, now I can do what I was going to do before in starting off. Because Botania and Witchery combined, I'm going to love the nature magic. And I don't want to be a bad witch. I want to be a good witch. Or at least a neutral witch. In fact, I'm thinking of renaming this building. It will be, well, witchers, we witch you well. Now, if I get 2 petals each? If I get 2 petals each, I'm set. I get 2 petals each. Yeah, I got 2 petals each. That's going to be good. Okay, I'll put that up there. Now, what I am doing is very special. This process is, well, this mod here, it lets you do things that involve natural interaction, like sort of like the new, the new armor stands. Not the ones in this mod pack. That's from Bibliocraft and some other things like, and they are blocks, not entities. But in regular Minecraft, the armor stand is an entity. But it lets you interact with it by just doing casual right clicking, right? Like it doesn't have like a GUI like this does. Let me see if I got my buttons set correctly here. Yep.
You're in the screen.
Oh, I'm in the screen? Oops, sorry. Okay, you may look down here and notice something. I can line things back up.
It's visible.
Okay, so you see the stuff swimming around?
Yep.
Well, here's how this goes. And you throw stuff in, you don't right-click. Or at least you don't have to. Now, I have something called a pure daisy. This is where stuff gets interesting. Now, I need to harvest some wood and do things anyhow. But the basis of this mod is doing things naturally. Well, I will place this in the world, and certain things around it get transformed. Namely stone to make living stone, and wooden logs to make living wood. Which, the wood's already alive, so I think that's a little redundant, but I mean, they call it live wood in the Twilight Forest if you can find some live root. Oh, you again? Oh.
I do kind of like that. It's kind of like yeah,
you knocked your head off. You knocked their head off, but it's still angry at you. It's like, what the heck? It's just like that really quick gotcha moment where you're going, wait, I thought I stopped you. What's going on?
So what's the radius of this flower?
I'm not sure the exact radius, but the big deal is that you don't have to power it or do anything. It just happens. But that's logical because think of it. If this mod's all about like energy,
between those two trees.
I could do that, but I'd rather harvest a tree. Namely, this one I keep growing here. See, notice this tall pine? It's just like one of those really tall trees you're seeing these days. Well, I'm going to harvest that tree for its wood for more than one reason, because I've actually gotten to the point where I'm running low on wood.
Oh, you can make your sheer bricks now.
Oh, they're done. Oh, they're done. Nice. I have enough space because I'm going to be crushing these down anyhow. I could automate this process so easily because remember when you didn't used to get experience for smelting and breaking blocks and stuff? So it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, you can automate and just do stuff and just have it happen. Especially since now we have poppers. 32 seared brick blocks. I could really expand it on this thing. So you got my seared buzzes and stuff for pouring. Okay, as long as I'm careful. Well, actually it's not active. I think it has to be actually active before it will hurt you. Like you have to have like actual stuff smelting in it for it to count. But just in case. I can't aim that far. I need another block. That's where my just in case pouring is.
Aim at the ceiling.
I could do that, but I also need to give my pickaxe some experience. You've seen how that works before, right? Where you do stuff and it improves?
Yep.
Well, there's a similar case here. So, if I aim this across carefully... No, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do this again. I'm just doing a quick build here. But, I'm going to have to level up my pickaxe after all. Oh well. Hey, it gets experience. Pure Daisy, I'll get to you in a few moments.
You didn't do your nearest ones, I don't think.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, you did.
Them I did first.
Then
Well, no, I didn't do it first, I did it last. Okay, this, I should set the block here to be able to get my angle right. Okay, second layer, Third layer. This ought to be deep enough to handle quite a bit. What happened? How is that working? I'm left clicking with this, and it places that. I don't know if that's part of inventory tweaks or not. It might be. It might be just placing the last block I was holding. So that could be why.
Okay, and then show how your, how has the,
Oh. Look at this. Deep. I can have all sorts of stuff in here if I want to. Oh gosh. That's going to be good. Now, because this pick is leveled up, and might do so again, it might not be entirely necessary. But I got another question about some mod interaction here. Live experiment time. Okay, I know that this can fill my apothecary, and it'll accept that. It doesn't have to be a normal bucket. It can be like a modded bucket as long as it has like regular water in it somehow. That's nice. Nice to know these mods are accepting each other. But can I do this in a certain crafting recipe? I just need my cobble, and I'll see if I can make some moss stone. Because there's a recipe in here where you use a filled water bucket, surround it with, I didn't use diggers, and you surround it with, you take a water bucket, you surround it with cobble, and you can get moss stone. If this works, well, now I can just take that whole stack, because I've got some extra space here. If this works with this bucket, I am totally doing that now. Because I need to have moss stone to upgrade my stuff, because I love the little feature where you can get it to self-repair. No, I need a regular bucket. Oh well, at least I have some spare water. Of course, this also works out really well underwater, but I have squid powers, so I don't need to worry about it. Okay. And by the way, there's a reason why I harvest crops naturally quickly. It's because if it's anything that requires an update like this, where it just makes it and attaches it to the plant, then it won't be able to do it again until the first thing is gone. So this also applies to things like pumpkins and watermelons, where you have to break them, but then you get more. You'd be surprised how fast you gather resources just by tending even a small line. Like, I get stacks of watermelon slices so quickly whenever I'm playing on vanilla. Which is, I'm liking the improvements. What's your opinions on the ocean monument?
I'm really liking the ocean monument.
Oh yeah, that is fun. My favorite strategy so far, full power multi-beacon on top of it. You get all those potion effects, and you don't even have to worry about whether or not you're using them. I'll just go ahead and use this up so I can stack these. Probably, speaking of things that update quickly, I need to tend to another little matter. Okay, I don't need that anymore. I can just go ahead and recollect these. Because I don't... Yep, wrong one. I'm trying to give this one more experience. I'll give them both some experience later. Okay, things seem to be working fine after that. Seeing the server's performing pretty
6 minutes.
Okay. Little thing, notice these drying racks here? Let's see, I got this other kind. I need to rename one of these backpacks somehow. Well, I have a little something I can do with that. And are these phantom blocks? Okay, there's phantom blocks involved. Well, these can be used to process various meats and turn them into jerky. There's even a fish jerky, but this is again a non-interaction interface type thing. I know I say GUI, but it stands for GUI, which is graphical user interface. And that basically is whenever you get that special screen, like your furnace has all this kind of stuff. Well, then there's things that's just interactive, like you just click on it and it happens. That may have had a slight delay. And sometimes you have to hit the block itself. Getting some more delays here.
that would be called
Server lag.
block lag. But
Yeah, it's
server
block
lag is a different name for it, yes.
Yeah, well, they both apply. And this was doing so well for a while. Now, if I get booted off due to lags, then I'll know what happened. But I really need to remember to take more of this around with me and use it more often than Monster Jerky, because it's got the same hunger and saturation value as rotten flesh, except that it has no chance of making you hungry. So this comes in pretty handy as an alternative food. So as I whack zombies, I'll get more of this. Oh wait, that's right, I can just put this in my pack. I really hope they put something like a backpack in vanilla Minecraft. Straight up. I know you can do that with the command blocks now, and that's pretty cool. I'm going by glitch here. I'm the glitch reaper. Oh, that reminds me, I need to pull a tab. I'm still the only guy on. I actually find that sort of cool. It means I have all sorts of stuff to myself, and yet I'm still being pretty noble about it. Okay, now I have... Pardon me while I go whacking away.
By the way, you can actually edit out the audio of the,
That's what Audacity's for, isn't it?
Yep. Ding. Oh, I also need to give you another program. I just remembered another program that I need to give you.
Okay.
Wait, I might have gave it to you already.
I know you gave me MC Edit, so if you keep trying to give me that program, I'll have like 5 copies.
Oh, no, not that one.
Perish now.
Handbrake.
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 What does that do?
It's...
I'm trying to remember what you were saying. That I think I had heard you say that before, but I forget what you said.
Oh, and I'll probably also give you, Windows Movie Maker, so you can actually edit the videos.
Oh yeah, that would help. Oops, dodge down for a moment. Check something. Did that go in my... Nope, that did not go in my hunter's pack. So it's not accepting those. These things will automatically hoover in certain types of items, as long as they're within a certain set of boundaries. Like, for example, the category for the hunter's pack is usually, and I say usually, items dropped by vanilla mobs. Category for diggers is sort of like common things you dig out while you're making tunnels. Not necessarily like ores, that's like for the miners. But hunters does also seem to like your fish. And I do tend to fish a bit, so that'll happen. And I'm very happy about that. I was actually going to suggest they make a fisherman's pack just for that. And nope. Turns out that they already did it. So the fact it's compatible with the modded fish, I'm going, yeah, right. I love it. So thank you. Okay. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, now I remember. There's so many ways on the server to fly, yet at the same time, I'm liking the ground level and the water. Why am I still going down? Quicksand, stone. I need something different. Here we go. Sand. Oh no. Nothing I could have done. Nothing I could have done. Wait. I wasn't hurt. Where's the creeper? I heard you blow up. Am I getting lagged? Is this gonna like instantly kill me whenever I'm like 20 blocks away? It's not the first time it's happened, people. Trust me. Okay, let's try this again. Oh wait, I already got my sand. By the way, I have golden gessels. They are rare and hard to come by.